Hi, it's Kiffin Lobates here, and today's video is about the original Bitcoin paper released by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008 and titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. And actually, it's not so much about the paper, it's more about the way that some people treat the paper, which is as though it's a sacred text and that everything in the paper is exactly how Bitcoin should be and should never be changed, and that everything must be described exactly in the terms that are used in the paper, which incidentally doesn't even contain the word blockchain. Now, I'm a bit baffled by this. I can kind of understand why devoutly religious people may feel that their sacred texts must be interpreted as is and are not open to question, and that anybody who disagrees with the literal truth of the text is a heretic. I don't agree with them, but I can understand it. However, Satoshi Nakamoto's paper is not a religious text. It's a computing text. It describes a computer system. It's a white paper. And anybody in the software engineering industry knows that as time goes on, we gain more knowledge, we gain a greater understanding of the significance of various technologies and how they fit into our society and our economies and so on. And the whole thing about computer science being a science is that everything should be open to questioning and to change. And so really what I'm highlighting here is how I'm somewhat baffled when people come up with the argument that a statement I make in a video on YouTube or an article in LinkedIn must be wrong because it's not as described word for word in the original Bitcoin paper. And given that Nakamoto, from what I can tell, appears to be a fairly scientific individual, I would hope that they would agree with what I'm saying here. Anyway, I've no doubt that I will continue to get people, in some cases quite vehemently, arguing that I'm wrong in some statement I make about Bitcoin because it's not supported in the text of the original paper, or I'm using a term slightly differently than the way it's used in the original Bitcoin paper. And to them I say, I don't really care. Bitcoin is not a religion to me. It's an engineering system, and it connects into science, not into religion. I hope you found this video interesting, and I'll see you in the next one soon. Bye for now.